We're in session 3. Somehow we've come to the end of this exciting ride. I hope you've had fun. But you see, before we go, let's talk about this final session. And this final session is to help us create our successful vision blueprint. In January 2020, no, in January 2011, I was privileged to attend a course in Singapore. The course was Millennial Mindset Intensive Seminar by T. Ava Eker. I don't know if you've heard about him, or if you love to read like I do on self development, you probably would have. So that was the first time I was leaving Africa, and I wanted to attend the conference, So I attended the conference, and it was so mind blowing, and it changed my mindset on a lot of things. And I think it helped me survive all these years. But that's not why I'm talking about it. You see, there was an activity we did at that seminar, and that activity was to create a vision board. We were given a lot of scrap items, magazines, a blank cardboard paper, colored pens, spirals, ribbons, different things. And we're told to create a vision blueprint of where we hope to be in the next 5 years. So I was focused on my career then. So I remember cutting out of the magazine, a corporate woman sitting at the desk as a consultant. I remember cutting, we're supposed to say how much we wanted or what we wanted to achieve. I remember cutting out a clip of the car. I remember writing a figure that I wanted. I remember, I put different things there, wrote down how I wanted my home to be. I wanted a new home, I wanted a new car. And I wanted to be a consultant, so I was in front of people talking to corporate, I think a team of 2 or 3 people. And then I had some figures, I had some things I wanted. I put some ribbons and some very beautiful things there. Now, the funny thing was that when I came back to the country, I had that vision board in my box. I showed it to my husband and I forgot all about it. Now, that was January 2010. Now, come January 2020, 2015, we moved from the rented apartment where we were staying into our own house. And this was part of the box we picked. And when I was unloading, a few weeks later, when I was offloading and setting up the children's room, I saw this box and I opened it and I almost wept. Why? Because I had achieved some of the things that I had put on those vision boards, even though I hadn't even referred to it. I forgot all about it. I had a new car. I had a new home, which was what we're packed into, and it was an upstairs, just as what I had drawn there. I had not achieved my vision then as a consultant to a corporate, but I had risen in my organization. And what I wrote for my finances, I had also surpassed it. I had money that I had saved, away in my, I think, my savings account. I had enough that has been put in my pension account that was even more than the amount I had written as what I wanted as at that point in time. And I remember I was so shocked that I sat down and I started to cry. And when my son came to me and said, "Mommy, what's going on?" And I showed him the vision board and said, "I did this 5 years ago for a vision of what I wanted to achieve in 5 years' time. I have not seen this since then, but I know when I was drawing it up, I had so much passion and so much faith that I wanted this to happen. But I never referred to it. And see, and he could identify the things I had achieved. So it's a very powerful tool. So that's what I want us, part of what we're going to do here for your vision. We're going to have a vision board. And I want you to draw or to paste whatever you plan to achieve in your vision In the next 5 years, you could decide to do 10 years, whatever it is that resonates with you. So it should be in line with your finances, your personal life, your business life, your relationship. What is it you want to achieve? Be specific. Put a specific amount there. You can put a time frame, put a specific date there. That by so and so date, this is what I want to achieve, and draw out your vision blueprint. Please make sure you do it. And when you are doing the exercise, be serious about it. Attach emotion to it. Be committed to it. And let the universe take over. Let your faith take over and achieve what it is you have captured. Now, that's the first exercise. Now, the second thing we're going to do in this final session is we're going to articulate what we need to achieve this vision we have purpose to achieve. Now, you want to start a business. What are the three things you need to start your business? One, you need to learn something. Is there a skill that you require for this business? Do you need to learn how to market? Do you need to invest in some tools that will help you market? Or do you need to save up enough to be able to buy what you need to start your business? So identify the three major things that you need and are a must for you to start this business and pencil it down. Now, for each of those three things that you've written, I need you to rate your level of preparedness from 1 to 5. How prepared are you, or how much, how prepared are you on each of these tasks? 1 to 5, 5 being very prepared and 1 being 0. Repeat it for all the items we have written down. Finally, when you've written it, what do you need to do to get to the level of preparedness you need? Do you need a license for your business? Do you need a coach to help you? Do you need to get registered? What are the first things you need to do? And how do you need to go about? So set out timelines and set out an accountability board, which you go through every week. And then give yourself a time frame to achieve this. And if you need to take a course, of course, it might not be the whole course. Maybe it's marketing course. There are a lot of courses online. So get one with someone you know is successful, not just someone who is out there in the market, putting out the course that he has not actually achieved. Someone who has achieved, someone you can see that he has helped others to achieve. And then invest in it and give yourself a timeline, not more than 3 weeks, to put into action all we have done and achieve it. If you do all this, then I know you are ready for your business. And what you have written down becomes your blueprint. So you go away with your vision board and you go away with a blueprint for your success. What you need for your business, the three must have, your level of preparedness, the things you need to do to get prepared and launch your business. And it should be between 2 to 3 weeks, not more than a month. Bind it together. That is your success blueprint. And make sure you refer to it at least every week. If you could do it every day, you put your focus on it. But don't just take your time and do it and then forget about it. So go to your resources, download the journal and your workbook, and do the exercise. Thank you.